is cold. It's just above freezing. It dropped down to like 31 last night here in Louisiana. And it's a little hard to get motivated to hit the road, but I've got a lot of miles to cover today. Last night as I was coming in after what I called lunch at 4 o'clock, it was getting dark and I was finally kind of getting toward the camp area. Oh, nice eyebrow. We'll leave that be. I was getting toward the camp area, and the last 45 minutes or so was just, it was getting dark, but it was such a fun ride. I was just ripping on some twisty paved roads, and then it turned to dirt all of a sudden, which is great. And I had another 10 miles of dirt before I got to camp. I got to the campground. I'm not sure if I don't think I'm actually camping at the campground, but it's so remote out here, there's nobody around except for one person who was at the campground when I arrived. So I turned around and just went to a little other dead end and set up camp there, just because I really appreciate my space when I'm out in the wilderness, and it's nice if somebody doesn't set up camp next to me. So that's what I did. I'm gonna get out of my sleeping bag here as soon as I can get motivated. You see my breath. And start gearing up and packing up. When I get out, I'll show you around camp. All right. I camped in this little rock storage area. Kind of woodsy and very cold. Not a whole lot to see here. It's pretty out in this area, but not particularly scenic where I camped. Well, that's all right. Not every place is gonna be rad. There is a fire pit. I didn't use it. Everything's a little damp. But my fingies are getting cold. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and get all my gear on, and then I'll pack up camp, warm up the bike, and probably plug in my gear to the bike while it warms up to warm me up with my heated gloves and jacket and all. Okay, I've been cranking now for a while and it's no starting. Come on, baby. Okay. I'm getting a message on the dash that says charging failed. Stop riding now. Oh, that's not good. That's no bueno. I guess I'll take a break. All right, charge that battery back up, baby. Okay, well, she's running. I'm gonna hang out for 10 or 15 minutes and just make sure it keeps running and let it warm up, let it recharge that battery that got a little over discharged, and ride on. I'll be looking for Royal Enfield dealers, but I don't think there are many in this part of the country.
could have. I could have.
Right, the bike started back up after getting gas, which is good, but it did this high idle. It brought the idle to like 3,000 to 4,000 RPMs and just sat there. I've got it on the center stand with the rear tire off the ground, so I put it in first gear and just let the clutch out slowly and let it drive that wheel, and it brought the RPMs down to a normal 1,300, and that's where it's sitting now. If I rev it, oh, it's doing okay. Earlier, if I would rev it, it would sort of hover around 3,000 to 4,000 again, and then maybe come back down. But it's interesting. I kind of wonder if there's some sort of a fuel sensor or something that's fouled up, a sensor electronic-wise, because the engine's running fine when it's running. It's more of an idle issue and a cold start issue. So, not sure. I think from here, though, I am going to unfortunately, I'm probably not going to want to camp because I want to camp, but I don't want to be too remote because I don't want to have the bike not start in the morning and me be out in the middle of the wilderness, maybe without cell signal. I've got my SATCOM, but, you know, the more remote, the more difficult to tow, if that's what it came to. So my new plan is to head for Birmingham, Alabama today. It's about 8 hours away, and so I don't know if I'll make it all the way there from where I'm at now, but at least head that direction. And I'm just going to stay on main highways and main roads so that if I do break down, I'm not too tough to come pick up for a tow truck. Alright, it's dried up out here a little bit. I had lunch at a pizza buffet just now. I'm getting ready to hit the road again. It's about noon now. Got 2.5 hours till Nashville. There's a good chance I'll get a little bit more sprinkles somewhere on the way, but I think I'm out of the worst of it, so that's nice. Alright, here we go.
as you can see, it is sort of snowing or sleeting or something. It's cold precipitation. But the good news is that I'm 10 minutes from where I'm going to be for the night, hanging out with my cousins. This will be fun. I haven't ridden a bike in a while. Oh, dude, how do you do this? Put your left foot on the peg, swing over. Alright, so you come straight back and then lunge forwards and I'm down. I'll bring your hand. There you go. Alright, I'll be back. Ride safe, my dude.
There goes my motorcycle without me. It's fine by me. All right, the good news is my bike is coming back home. Yay. Killing it, dude.
Yeah, man. Loving it.
How many crashes?
0.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's what I like to hear.
Okay, good morning. I'm all wrapped up in Nashville, and it's time to head to Virginia. Huzzah! I'm very excited to be getting home soon. I don't think I'll make it home today, but tomorrow. And I just had a lovely time with my cousin and his children, who are amazing and super fun. And we just had a great couple of days together. So, time to hit the road. Almost one last time for this trip. One more tomorrow. Here we go. Alright, I had a nice little gas stop and got some breakfast, or second breakfast, 11sies I suppose, here still in Tennessee. Alright, I'm not sure what just happened, but I was making a pass on the highway about 75 miles an hour. And all of a sudden, all the power just dropped out from my bike. I had no throttle, which I have now. And so I pulled off to the shoulder to see what's going on. Turned the bike off. Well, the bike was off. I turned the key off, looked at some stuff. Everything seems to be intact. And I started it right back up. So I don't know what the French toast is going on. But I'd like to get home today. And so I'm going to try to do that. We'll see how it goes. Wish me luck on this crazy merge I'm about to do. Alright, time to load up the motorcycle. Hope the camera angle's okay. Don't really care. Alright, now the fun part, trying to figure out how to strap this down. I guess it turns out I do care about the camera angle a little bit. Even now. That's not going anywhere. I'm over it, guys. I'm so over it. Just want to be home. At least I'll get home today, I think. All right, everything's loaded up in the back of the truck. I'm about to hit the road for home. Guys, I really can't describe to you what a feeling of defeat this is. I can't do anything about it, so I'm not blaming myself really, but it just sucks. Having basically 5 weeks of awesomeness and then to go and end the trip on such a sour note really upsets me. But I'm trying to focus on the positive. I'm really excited to get home and see my family and my cats and my bed, and that's going to happen. So that's nice. I'm not stuck somewhere out in the mountains in the wilderness without signal or help, so that's good. Yeah, I've got a few hours to reflect, and hopefully I'll be able to amend my mood by the time I get home. I'm sure I'll be happy when I see my family and everything, but yeah, just feel kind of crappy right now.
Turn right onto Mullen Drive.
Alright, I've been on the road for maybe 45 minutes or an hour. It's given me a little bit of a chance to pick apart my thoughts and feelings about today and the trip and analyze them a little bit. I think that the biggest negative feeling I've had right now is the sense of the accomplishment that I was looking forward to feeling when I rolled into my driveway. Kind of being robbed from me because I didn't get to do it the way that I had planned. But the truth is that over the last 5 weeks, I've had some absolutely amazing experiences, and I've met some really cool people. I've seen just amazing again, sights and views from mountaintops and valleys and rivers and all of the beauty that I was seeking out for this journey. And I didn't miss out on that. It still feels rough that I didn't get to complete the trip the way I wanted to and planned on, but I have a lot to be thankful for. The fact of being able to even start a journey like that with such flexibility and all the excitement that I look forward to. A lot of people don't have the opportunity to even entertain that idea, so that's one thing. Gotta focus on driving here for a minute. But yeah, I think, as is typical for me, I tend to internalize failure and really label it as something I did wrong and kind of beat myself up over it, and that's what I've been feeling this morning. Even though I kind of recognize it and I try to fight that, there's a lot of really conflicting feelings popping around inside of my head, and it's not like I'm feeling everything all at once. It's just kind of a bunch of some positive and some negative stuff that's bopping around there, and just depends on me really what I want to focus on. And what I'd like to focus on is the positives and the amazing takeaways from the journey, which are a multitude. So that's what I'm going to try to do. doesn't take the total sting away from ending the trip on my very last day like this, breaking down, but such is life. It's not always exactly what you want, so it's adventure. That's what this has been, and I can't complain about that. So I'm really excited to get home and hug the family and pet the cats, sit in the hot tub for an hour probably, and have a nice whiskey or something with my brother and sister-in-law at home. So that's really what I'm focused on now and looking forward to. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this journey and coming along. I'm gonna get emotional. It's been really amazing. I hope I get to do it again. Thanks, guys.